This is DNN. Definitely not news. Number 109. Thank you for watching this show. I appreciate you all. I'd like to start by saying thank you very much to my friends Jaspertine and Polarix for making music for me to use. Because, well, if you heard my attempts at music, you would have bleeding ears. I suppose that should have been if you heard my attempts at music. Anyway, don't forget though, the more subscribers I get, the more I'm planning on, doing foolish things that would entertain you. Go ahead and ask in the comments if you want to know more. Also in September, I'm going to start paying the prizes I've been trying to pay, now that I'll be able to afford them. And now, on with some headlines that are both ridiculous, and most of them are actually true, which is kind of the sad part. A group protests outside the Spokane health officer's house over state mask mandate, claiming that masking is a satanic ritual, thus proving they don't know anything about health, or Satanism, or rituals, or masks. Perhaps this group should just shut the hell up and go home. In Texas, religious schools are exempt from COVID-19 rules and can reopen without requiring masks. If anyone else thinks that that's ridiculous and very bad for children, then I may not be alone. But it's possible this will be a self-solving problem. Just wait a few weeks. Bank robbery suspect blames COVID-19, claiming that I didn't get a stimulus or that $10,000 loan I wanted. So your immediate response is to rob a bank. Oh boy. I could explain to this guy what all is wrong with what he's saying, but I won't, because it's a waste of time. You can't fix dumb. As far as I can tell. Ex-officer accused of human rights violations and crimes in Argentina found living in Berlin. That's a kind of interesting reversal. I thought all the idiots went to Argentina, fleeing Berlin about 100 years ago now. But hey, anyone else think he's going to just get sort of strung up and dragged across the ocean again? Uzbekistan is offering $3,000 American to anyone who gets the coronavirus during a visit to the country. Since Americans are not allowed to go, it's fair game. It's worth a bet, especially if there's a vaccine by the time you go. Personally, since I have about the same good luck as someone without a horseshoe who really needed one, I will not be going because I don't want to tempt fate. Punches and water balloons were thrown in Taiwan parliamentary melee. Is it just me, or are people supposed to be so mature and so wonderful people that they're not going to fight each other with fists and water balloons while they're performing their job leading a country? Oh, that's just me? Okay. Chicago mayor tells White House press secretary, "Hey Karen, watch your mouth," after she said some bad things about him. Here's a thought. Since all she can do is lie based on what she's given, how can she do anything other than just be quiet and go away? Jeremy Roenick claims NBC firing was anti-straight discrimination. No, it wasn't. It was because you kept behaving badly on air and being an utter tool. What part of go away and stop talking doesn't compute? Who knows? Pompeo says that U.S. should limit which human rights it defends, which means he wants to be hateful in only certain ways and doesn't want to say which ways yet. In other words, he needs to be fired out of a cannon into a brick wall. Like that guy in The Simpsons. Sideshow Luke Perry. Back the Blue supporter arrested after allegedly punching a police officer. So does this mean that he was only saying he wanted to back the Blue because he wanted to tick off other people? Or was he doing that whole, I'm going to pretend I back them and then I'm going to go do what I want? Which could it be? It's so hard to tell. Hopefully, I can find some more actually funny things to talk about tomorrow. And I'm sorry this was late, but, well, as I may have said before, weekends are unstable. I'd say thank you very much for watching. If you have, I appreciate you. Stay safe, would you?